You hate treadmills? I kind of like treadmills. The reason I like treadmills is because I can be autistic and stay inside and don't have to leave my house. So I prefer running on a treadmill than anything else.
The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
Expensive as fuck.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. And also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
What it was
Contrast for
called.
shit on a treadmill. How come?
Know everything, Mr.
We're running outside instead of a treadmill. I can see why people do prefer that though. That's more liberating or whatever you want to call it. To run outside. You have like more freedom. But yeah, I personally rather just be autistic and stay inside and run on the treadmill.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Just can't run on a treadmill full of shit on a treadmill. Feel fantastic outside running. Like I said, I can understand it that some people prefer outside over inside. I think the problem is with outside running, I'm too conscious about everyone looking at me. Personally.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that.
Thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce.
Stop
a little
the
exploitation
news.
once in a while is not unacceptable.
Well, not a long time ago. I just stopped reading the news.
In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flower...
It's time for Zhongli.
Yeah, no, I used to watch like the news like daily and like I read the news and nowadays it's like always the same. It's like all about that virus and I'm like, I don't want to read about like 10 articles of like the main page. Like 10 out of 15, well, just 9 out of 10, let's say that. Like, I don't think there are 15 articles on there. Like, 9 out of 10 articles are, like, all about, like, virus-related. And I'm like, I don't want to listen to that. That's, like, that's stupid. So, yeah. Oh. Didn't realize I don't have any chi left. Buy silk flowers? Who's the one selling the silk flowers? Not you, apparently.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Traveling merchant. No. Who's the one that sells?
Hey, boss, do you sell silk?
Silk flowers?
Which?
Ugh, you
Golden
My, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for calling payment emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flower, just look at the... By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike it, silk flowers...
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
Newspapers say fuck all about the virus. Read them. I don't really know where to get a newspaper. People still sell newspapers? I haven't read much news either. Only news you read about is US politics at the moment. So to see what shit they throw at each other, that's kind of funny. I was watching the debate
but a smattering
between
of trivial knowledge.
Trump and Biden. I
My
laughed
traveler
my
friend
ass
is the
off.
one
It was
to watch.
hilarious.
They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Miss.
That was like
I'll
the
take
most
them all,
hilarious thing
boss.
ever. I kept like reading how people were like this is like the worst debate ever, and I just sat there laughing constantly. It's like watching
How
two
can I put
kids
this? When purchasing
in
opera
school,
tickets, it is
just throwing
natural to
shit
decide
at
based
each
on
other.
which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this, perhaps
I'm
you
done
don't
with
know, like
this
several others,
quest
this is the
talking.
only... Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what it would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear... Since these flowers...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems...
Huh. So much folklore.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak...
Our skins. You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least...
I keep forgetting money.
So, now that we've got the flowers,
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
talk about
Hence, I need you to...
So this time we can...
I will wait for you near the statue of...
Statue of the Stuff.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild.
You can't be.
Let's ask Juun.
Dun 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 dun. Heart Desire, Stone Heart, a collection of fantasy stories. Just seemed like one or two memes about it. Was a bit really that funny? It really was. Trump just kept like talking through the moderator, and the moderator just couldn't like keep control of the debate at all. It was hilarious. That was hilarious. And then Biden was like, "Shut up, dude!" Like at one point, he was just like, he had it. He just couldn't handle it anymore. He like just shut up. Like, it's. I don't know. I thought it was hilarious.
Juun.
I stopped
if you
accepting
ever-
commissions along.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor.
Yeah.
It's just a teeny tiny...
But yeah, the memes about it were like really low.
Wow.
Just like shut up,
Just
man. Or something
wow.
like that. And then moderator just.
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Should I watch the highlights of the full? I mean, I kind of watched it live, and I think if you're gonna watch a compilation of highlights, it's probably biased towards the person that made the highlight section. I would doubt you can find a neutral source of the highlights. Like, but if you're gonna watch the full thing, the entire thing is like what, 2 hours, and it's just like political babble. It's just like I just found it hilarious to, like, I wouldn't really say you should like watch it. Spending extra time to watch it if you like have some time to spare, you like have nothing to do, like you want some background noise while playing a video game, you could put it on, I guess.
Now that you mention it,
But
yes,
to actually recommend watching it, that's
What is
also
that
I don't want to do that. It was so bad it was funny. That's why I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, it must be from the Chin
But
Chin flowers.
recommending someone to watch it is
Forgot I
like
still had 'em
recommending
with
them
me.
to waste some time watching it too. So yeah.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
I thought it was funny. Just
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
watch some highlights. Yeah, just check out some highlights. Also, I stopped watching it at one point when it wasn't funny anymore. So. Like they went for like student topics were interesting, but like one topic I was telling was like, yeah, this is not a good topic anymore to listen to.
Hello. We've come to ask you a question.
What is he doing? You smell great.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks,
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
while we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yang Air?
Yes, that's her.
Great!
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me.
Snooping around?
What can I say? Pete, relax. I know why you're here. You three and you have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could come up with?
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
Ah.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, so, where is a good place for making sweets? You mean Wanmin restaurant?
Why man restaurant? Let's go.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud.
Make you proud.
As my
I want to make
assistant.
Senpai proud.
Obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Fetch some water. Okay. Where do we fetch water?
Leo's really got a
Back.
lot going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Why do they keep water in the back?
Ugh. Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't
Keep
slip.
your wrist firm.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Guys, I got weird vibes from this lady.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume...
Crafting bench. Alchemy table. I want to make a yearning essential oil. No character bonuses. Alright. Hey, I can make the fragments. I never noticed, but I can. Huh, I never noticed you can make like upgraded materials. That's kind of interesting actually. It's good to know.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
What some highlights was decent.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence.
So many
On
people
to the
fighting
next
each other in
stage,
the
the
comments.
most important one of all. The essence is
It's the
placed
best
into
part,
water
the people
and
fighting
simmered
about
over a
it.
low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent.
Imagine actually being emotionally involved in something called politics. Something that doesn't even, no matter who you vote for, it doesn't, at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter at all.
So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
I want all of it in there. Just slip your finger
All
in
three
there.
perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent
People really get
to the right
pissy when someone
occasion.
says that, or when people doesn't have an opinion on something. I don't have an opinion on things at all.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good. Be sure to come visit. I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
That is very wise. That's a very wise thing to say.
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring Summer.
That is a very wise thing.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the set.
Okay.
Not
Don't try to sail 3 boats at the same time. If you don't try to don't fall off if you're gonna sail 3 boats at the same time. I don't even remember it. I was that wise that I can't even replicate it anymore. It's like lost in translation forever. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh, I'm going all the way there. What am I doing all the way up there? So wise. Wise and mature. Hello.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with
I
the
thought
statue?
he's like laying over there. He's like looking at me like, don't look at me.
That is true.
Just staring at me. Why
Have you brought the perfumes?
Yeah, disappointed the stream hasn't became filth yet. Usually has it. It's because this Patty one is not here. It's kind of good,
3 sets,
to be quite
and
honest.
not 1 less.
Thank you
I
both.
kind of like
Let us offer them up.
the innocent nature of my chat right now.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
I like the second one.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
So mean, Jane. I'm always
What a
mean. Don't worry
shame.
about that.
We
Can
only
always
got to
count
see
on me
the
being
giant
mean.
dragon form, and let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Borrow?
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named
Whenever they
Madame
say
King
borrow,
is the
I have to
guardian
think
of
of
the
something
cleansing bell.
completely different.
She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask...
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
So today I got like an email or text message saying like if you're for buying PlayStation 5 games, and it's actually pretty smart and neat. Like some of the games I would not recommend doing this for, but if you buy the PlayStation 4 version of a game, you will get the PlayStation 5 version automatically as well. So like most games, I wouldn't matter much for like new Spider-Man coming out and games like that. They're just gonna be like PlayStation 4 and 5 game are exactly the same price. If you get like something like the Avengers, which is $50, you will automatically get the PlayStation 5 version as well, a digital copy of it. PlayStation 5 doing that smart delivery thing, like Xbox is doing. I don't know what smart delivery is.
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
That smells divine. Talk to Madam Bing. Bing. What is smart delivery? But yeah, if you have the the PlayStation 4 game, you get automatically upgraded to the PlayStation 5 game as well. I just want to get the PlayStation 5 game with the ones that I already pre-ordered. Same thing then? Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, I need to be more down here. Hey Juun, I think gliding will be faster, definitely. Means Skyrim in 4K now. Are we gonna get Skyrim? Is it happening again? One day you wake up. How does the meme go again? The Todd Howard meme. You wake up on the cards. We're definitely getting another we're gonna getting another Skyrim PlayStation 5 and 4 in 8K resolution. I'm so sick and tired of Skyrim. I like Skyrim. Like, I want to play the VR Skyrim, but I'm sick and tired of Skyrim as well. I just want a new freaking Elder Scrolls. Hey, you're finally... Yeah, that's the one. Hey, you're finally awake.
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame
Todd
that
did it
so
again.
many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
You open your eyes. You see a man sitting across from you. Hey, you're finally awake. And the only thing you think by yourself is, damn it, Todd Howard did it again. Every time someone mentions VR Skyrim, I always think of that bit where the wee kid goes, I can fizz Lydia. When I think of VR Skyrim, I always have to think of like that you can like just use your Joy-Cons and like smash around like that, and then just like wreck everything inside. I really want to try that, like just go around the game and then having my Joy-Con like swirl around so my sword goes like super like.
Back in my day,
like, literally fuck
people
up
said
like
that
that.
glazed lilies can read human hearts.
I really have to try that.
If they heard beautiful sounds like
next week is,
laughter and singing,
what did I see?
they would also bloom joyfully.
I have to think of Space Monkey for some reason.
If
I was
they
like, oh, he's
heard
definitely
too
gonna play
much
that.
wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Whoa, really? Ghost of Tsushima. Oh yeah, that's next week. No, that's in 3 days actually. Isn't that 16? That's in 3 days. There was something else to do. I had to think of you for some reason. I think it was something really.
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter.
Tsushima's 16.
They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot.
I kind of want to play that.
Others say that the Chising made it all up.
It's free too.
And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free.
There's Watch Dogs in 29, only the last thing I can think of. Let me see what I was looking at. It was like Metacritic, right? Metacritic. Okay, switch the tab. Where's the tab? That's here. What is it? Window Shift. There we go. All right. What was I looking at? I'm like, oh no, no. I was looking at Amnesia. That's not what I was thinking of for you. I don't know. Oh yeah, Ghost Runner. For some reason, I was thinking Space Monk is gonna play that. I'm kind of interested in that game. I am dead. I am dead indeed. I still kind of want to give Star Wars Squadrons a go too, to be quite honest. Gnomes and goblins. Mario, pretty spelunky too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna play Amnesia next week. I want to play that. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but Amnesia, the first ones were good, so. Ghost Runner? I look like a very weebish game with a ninja sword.
Christ's name!
I want to play Amnesia. I played the previous one, I just don't remember the storyline of them. Because I don't remember if it was Amnesia or the one that I'm thinking of right now. Even the 50-year Infinite Wisdom that I would play a weekend. But yeah, I was like looking at that one that I want to play next week, and this one. I don't know. It looks like kind of like cyberpunkish.
You're alive. Can you hear me?
With like
They are already looking for you.
A samurai sword kind of game. I don't know. I really have to think of space mode with it. Yeah. It reminds me of
still adjusting to the software.
Deus Ex a little bit.
In a prison, I can calibrate only your basic protocols from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
Nobody remembers the storylines of horror games. Same with films. People just watch and play them and be scared. Yeah, I just don't remember the previous Amnesias. But I don't remember the Amnesia or.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
Fight your way out of here.
Oh, I saw some gameplay of this and it actually looks cool. Yeah, I was like watching it and it looks pretty cool. I'm slightly interested in this.
Your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration.
It reminds me a little bit of Deus Ex.
That turbine.
Mixed with like some other games.
You can use acceleration while in the air.
I'm slightly interested in this. It's out on PlayStation 4, PC, Switch, and Xbox One.
The trespasser.
Yeah, I was kind of like interested in watching that one, or playing that one. And that should keep me entertained for a bit. Like I'm Legion. Watch Dogs Legion. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Maybe we should get that on PlayStation 4 and I get the automatic upgrade for PlayStation
Mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all.
Looked cool. It's like a better version of Superhot. I never played Superhot. How dare you assume I'd play something and be right about it? I just know. I know what you like, dude.
I shall say no more.
I'm inside your head.
This old woman's grown too old and naggy.
It's a tough one. Yeah.
Did you have something to say, youngster?
You gotta play Superhot. It's such a game.
Ah, that old trinket.
Is it like, how old is that?
I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be.
I do want to play Watch. I never played a Watch Dogs game, and I honestly always look at it and I'm like, that looks interesting, and I'm like, The problem I'm having with it is Ubisoft, and Watch Dogs 1 and 2 were both disappointing games
how many times someone has come to
that I
borrow
never
this
bought
bell?
or played. But I just know they were massive fails. I have no clue why this game is getting a third sequel. But we're getting a third one. Despite all the negative reviews, I guess people buy it because they want it to be good.
Still, though, I
came out
can't
2016, really
recall
fucking
when
fun. Even
it
has a VR
started.
version. Yeah, that's why I know about
It's been
Super
a
Hot,
long
because it
time
has a
since
VR version.
anyone has come to borrow it.
That's like the only reason I know about it. Like, I kind of want to get it for that. I'm gonna get Legion. Want me to let you know if it's worth it? Sure. I'm gonna think about getting it myself on release, but we'll see.
Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Hopefully Valhalla is good.
Whoa, but this
Valhalla
is
will be
Eugene
good.
Terrace. It's gotta be
That has to
expensive.
be good. The thing is, some people don't enjoy the new. Like, I was talking with like a friend of mine. He recently started playing Origins and
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city.
What's the other one?
See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
And he doesn't like it. It's like the world is empty and barren, and I wanna be in a big city and things like that. I'm like,
how does that work?
But the newer ones are like so good. Like, holy shit! Like, I really like the new one. Like, yes, the first ones had their charm, but I really liked it. I really like Origins and what's the other one called? Origins and.
Hey, that's rude. And even if it was like that, it must be a very expensive belt,
Something
right,
in,
Granny?
right? In Odyssey. That's the word, Odyssey. What?
Oh,
Black Flag that was the last
I simply
good
mean
one
that the bell
before
is somewhere
Origins.
inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
They don't realize that the franchise had to change or exactly. The problem is that they were releasing too many Assassin's Creed games.
So weird. What does she mean? Her whole house.
And if you look at the list of Assassin's Creed games that were good and bad, you can definitely see a pattern in it. And especially the later ones were getting really, really bad. Like, let me get to the list of all the Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed games in order. In order. Yeah, so Assassin's Creed 1 was really good. 2 was also good. I actually did enjoy 2. It wasn't as good as the first one. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people love 2 with Brotherhood and Revelations. Personally, I'm like, eh. 3 was 3 was bad. I like it was. I'd rather forget 3 to be quite honest.
We shouldn't stay here.
I'm glad I played it, but I'm also it's not good. Black Flag was, in my opinion, the best one. Rogue I never played, but it's kind of like a deviation of Black Flag, which is pretty good, I guess. Then we had Unity that had like a really bad release, and it was like getting. It was like buggy. They pushed it out way too fast. Like, look at the dates of how they were releasing. Like, every year we had like an Assassin's Creed game, and that kind of was its downfall, I think.
We shouldn't stay
at that point. And then we had Syndicate. I think Syndicate was pretty decent. However, it really, like, the thing is, how I played these games was like, I always skip like a years. Like, I played Assassin's Creed 1, and I played Assassin's Creed 2. I skipped Brotherhood. I skipped Revelations because I kind of was bored of Assassin's Creed. Then I did play 3. I did play 4. But I skipped Rogue and I skipped Unity because I was, again, burned out on Assassin's Creed. I'm like, another Assassin's Creed, like, so soon. I didn't want to play those. And then Syndicate I played because it was pretty good. I'm like, I can play it again, but like, it's not pretty good, but it's like, it was alright. It was decent, but not the greatest. And then I was like, Origin and Odyssey were like really fresh changes. Brotherhood is the best. You think Brotherhood is the best? I think Black Flag is the best one. You're that much of a nerd that you can name them all. I can probably name them all, but I kind of rather have them in order. Because I always forget something, I feel like. How did I get in here? I was paying attention.
Where are we?
What happened?
Just happened.
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So,
Just running around Rome, killing guns.
What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help the old lady clean up.
Calling people to start this. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I liked the second one, but Brotherhood and Revelations. I was like, I want to play. I just want to be in a different era. I want like an Assassin's Creed. I really still want my Assassin's Creed to freaking ass, feudal Japan or whatever. But then again, we recently had Ghosts of Tsushima, so I kind of don't really need that again. Like, Ghosts of Tsushima is it's quite a copy of like an Assassin's Creed game at this point, which is it was good, but like I said, that's why I don't really need a Assassin's Creed game in that area right now. What spear did you get for Xiangling? I got the one that got damage. I looked up what was best for her. No. Hey there, Iron Knuckle.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an Adeptus?
I'm kind of convinced he is an Adeptus too.
Why would she stay in the city?
Oh! Common swear words in Origins and Odyssey. Nobody speaks their language in those anymore, right? That's one thing I yesterday had when I was watching Mulan, is that I didn't know that this is English. Like the original Mulan was also like in like English, like the animated version. But watching that, I could not help but thinking like, why are you not speaking Chinese?
Barbados, guide us.
Nice and spicy.
Howdy, y'all. Howdy, Iron.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Because it'll be completely stupid if someone from a completely different country doesn't speak English. Everyone speaks English. Come on, babe. They tried to go for like a authentic feel, and then they made everyone speak English. It just really ruined the immersion, though. Yeah, I would recommend it. I thought it was really good. Screw the haters.
Time to clean up.
But I like, there were some things that I missed.
I'll catch up. How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too.
That's a pretty big teapot.
Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
I want to have one of these teapots.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do.
Oh dear. That will do, my dear lads. My old bones are creaking. Granny Juun.
In
I
and
am
out in no time.
Granny.
You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adaptus, ma'am?
An adeptus?
Oh, dear.
I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for
Assuming
a
you're
long
faultless
time.
playing Fortnite now, and you're honestly considering just unfollowing for such an offense. Oh, so you don't like Fortnite? Damn it. I'll keep myself from streaming Fortnite.
As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis, and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history.
Just
In
do
that
it.
time,
Yeah,
it has seen
only
the departure of
follow me
countless
up.
adepti.
The best stream. Come my bangs. Now my bangs are getting too long. I
But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands.
Rather castrate yourself with someone thief than even watch that game. Juun will really help you with that. I'm pretty sure the reason he said that like that, worded like that, is exactly because I would do something like that.
So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Fortnite is one of the greatest games of all time. The reason that I'm not gonna ban him for that is because he typed Fortnite wrong. So I'm pretty sure he just said that to upset you. Literally the reason I can see that he is trolling is because he typed Fortnite as a night and not as night. Nighty. He typed it as night.
Oh? Well,
busted,
if it
buddy.
Came to that,
Busted.
They would find a certain old lady knocking at their door.
Don't care, I just want a bad hammer.
We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
Thanks, Granny. It's bigger on the inside. Put the perfume and cleansing bell in place. Alright. Let's go put the cleansing bell and the perfume in place. Look at her shoulder blades.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Do you know Madame Ping?
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time,
you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea.
You don't mind eye tracking? Eye tracking? What is eye tracking? Do you want me to look at the camera?
When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
Eye tracking?
So what's the next step in our preparations?
I need to get one of those.
We need to purchase kites.
Tube avatars.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites
We must
first.
get a kite!
Oh,